Hey everyone, so as you can see I'm doing a little bit of a different video today. I'm doing this for two reasons. One is because I discovered a new trigger. I was watching a video by ASMR Angel and it was one of her portrait videos, and I realised that I really like the sound of pencils. So I thought I might as well give one of those a go. The second reason I thought I'd start this little colouring book series, which I'll talk about in a moment, is because there are times when I'm in the mood to do an ASMR video, but it's quite late at night and the lighting's not good for anything that isn't close up, and I can't be bothered to put my makeup on and make an effort to set things up. So this kind of video, when I'm in one of those moods, is absolutely ideal. I will be drinking throughout this. I have a mug of tea. I only recently started drinking tea again. Normally I'm a die-hard coffee addict, but I've started drinking it in the evenings and yeah, I quite like it. So I bought two adult colouring books. One is the one you can see here. It's Harry Potter. We have Buckbeak, Quidditch, Dobby, who looks like he's doing something that he really shouldn't be. And up at the top we have Hedwig. And the other one I bought is Doctor Who. So I might alternate between the two whenever I'm in the mood for one of these. So I will give a quick flick through this just to let you see what the variety's like. And yes, I am in my pyjamas. As I said, it's quite late. Okay, it's 7:30 on a Saturday night, but we'll ignore that fact. This is my first ever onesie. I caved and bought a onesie today because it was freezing. Yeah, so I'll show you what it looks like on the inside, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be colouring today. And I probably won't colour the full picture, just for as long as I feel like I'm in the mood for. And up here, if you can see this, we have some pencils. They might be quite useful. So, we have some coloured images at the back. And then this was really inexpensive as well. If you can see this properly. Horcruxes. Obviously this book may well contain spoilers if you haven't seen the films or read the books yet. Colouring in Helena Bonham Carter is probably going to be one of the best things I've ever done. I'll probably leave it till last. The wands. See, we have some quite intricate patterns here. Some of them are quite good, like that one. I think visually it looks quite good, but some of the faces are quite amusing. That's the one we're going to be colouring in today. We're going to be colouring in Snape and the Potions Classroom. Dumbledore's Army. one of Hermione's quite good. It's quite a good picture, I quite like it. They're not bad either. That one I just think is really funny. So there's all sorts of different things. I might colour in some cauldrons as well. So I'll maybe zoom you in a little bit, just so you can see whatever it is I'm colouring. I didn't ever think I'd get to say the phrase, I'm about to colour in Rickman. That tea's still really hot. Right, first things first, I'd like to colour in my favourite thing. Just let me get comfortable. My favourite part of this picture, that is Snape's wonderful dark hair. Now I will say I'm not an artist. I don't do cross-hatching or anything. I'm literally just going to colour this in. If I go outside the lines, tough. I'm not bothered. It's just a bit of fun and a good way to relax. Obviously I will be talking throughout this video, but there will be moments of no talking and moments of talking, depending on what waffle comes to my mind. Obviously pretty much whatever I say will be about Harry Potter. And I've had requests to do more Harry Potter ASMR videos. So hopefully that will be something that people are going to enjoy. Okay, so the good news is that I can actually record videos while my camera is charging, which I didn't know. The bad news is that you're now at a really weird angle because the wire won't stretch that far. But hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. My camera battery was considerably lower than I thought it was. I remember the first time I saw Alan Rickman in a film where he didn't have Snape hair. In fact, it would have been Sweeney Todd, which is my favourite film of all time. And it's quite amusing when you see an actor or somebody looking completely different to the role you know them most for. Okay, what should we colour in green? We obviously need some green potions and things. I think we'll make this green bottle. I do actually have, I'll zoom you in a wee bit. I do actually have a picture up beside me on my laptop of Snape's office. But it's a very dark, obviously it is a very naturally dark environment. And, so I'm going to have fun with using some colours, some Slytherin colours for the potion bottles and things. I'll leave the label white. I'll give it a green lid. I'll let you decide what's in this potion bottle. I think we'll do a red book next. These pencils are Crayola. This one is mahogany. I got these in a pack, pack of 24 from Wilkinson. A nice red leather-bound book. I think they were about £2, £3. Let me know how loud or not the pencil noise is, as I don't know how well the camera will be picking this up. I've never worked out if the zoom makes any difference to what the camera picks up and where the focus is. I think while I've got the yellow, I'm going to do one of the potions on Snape's desk, I think. I really like Snape as a character. I mean, obviously most people do by the end of it, but I always really liked Snape. But then I've always really liked the dark arts in Harry Potter, not in real life. Not entirely sure what the crack is with this. It's a mortar and pestle, but usually mortar and pestles are completely ceramic or wooden. It's not very often they're see-through. We'll colour in that, and then we'll colour in the book. So I shall go for a wooden kind of colour, which is called tan, for the mortar and pestle. Doesn't seem to be anything in it just now, so Snape really needs to get on with his job and start grinding up some ingredients. Pick me puff hair or something. Don't know what kind of potion you'd make out of pick me puff hair. And then for the book, let me see. I think I'll go with grey. And we'll colour in the cauldron black. When you colour in, do you use, I must say by the way, I'm not like an actual fan of colouring in. I don't colour in that often, unless it's got some benefit. Like the benefit of this just now is me doing an ASMR video. I'm doing this because I like ASMR, not because I like colouring. Well, I'm doing it because I like Harry Potter. But yes, do you colour in with pencils, with pens, or with crayons? I do admit it would be quite hard to colour in this book with crayons. And I think shimmy you up a wee bit. I think it's time to colour in Snape. It's going to be all black. See, I don't even stick to the lines. I was never very good at art at school. I think the highest I got was D, and this is Scottish education, so like for your first 2 years of secondary school, the highest is F, and then you get an E, and then you get a D, and then a C, of course. I don't know if you can actually get a B, or if a B class is I'm not sure if that's a pass or not. Yeah, so I think the highest in art I ever got was the equivalent of a C in everybody else's education. I might have got an E minus at one point, which is like a B minus in normal terms. But no, my art skills were appalling. Stack of homework books he needs to mark. And, a fail for Potter, just because. So I'm not anti-Gryffindor, I'm just... Is he wearing a turtleneck? Yes, he is. I say that, I glance, I've got a picture of Alan Rickman on my screen as well. And, he is wearing a turtleneck. Okay. How's that for uneven colouring? But I admit he looks very dashing. I know a lot of Potterheads will think I'm mad, but I always had a soft spot for Snape, even in the first few films. Okay, what next? Okay, so I think I'd like a purple and violet. I don't know what this is in his little bowl, so I'm going to pretend it's a bowl of dead pygmy puffs. I'm going to colour in all the little pygmy puffs that will be used for dark arts. I know Snape never taught the dark arts, but, well, to begin with, he never taught the dark arts. Always potions. But I kind of feel like the two can go hand in hand, because you can brew some pretty nasty potions. Probably something perfectly innocent like Felix Felicis. Felix Felicis and dead pygmy puffs. And I think I'll go for an orange, which is called yellow orange. We'll have another potion bottle. Can you see that? There you go. Might as well colour in the other two over there. Next one is called light blue. And yellow green, which doesn't look yellow to me in the slightest. I think we'll use peach for the corks. Might as well do these corks while I'm here. Actually, I'll take a drink of tea. Decide what next. I think we'll colour in the letters. I think it says potassium carbonate. I think I'll colour all of that in one shade. And I'm going to go for magenta, because I'm sure that's the colour of choice Snape would have selected. I realise you can't see what I'm doing because of the camera angle. So hopefully the sounds will be good enough to make it worthwhile here. It's better, you can see now. Lovely pink sign. Just what Snape would have wanted, I'm sure. I'll keep you zoomed in for a bit while I've got the pink. I'm going to make him have a little bit more luscious lips. Not that I have any particular fantasies about Professor Snape. That's for another day. I think we'll do some more books. And I also think I'll keep you zoomed in. I'll zoom out once we're finished colouring for the day. So I think we'll do a couple of tan. I think we will have a 3-volume set down here. I'll make it the Ultimate Guide to Potions Volume 1, Volume 2 and Volume 3. All you ever needed to know about potions making. And basically I would just use Felix Felicis all day, every day. There's probably some rule that says you become immune to it. Kind of like caffeine. The more you drink, the more you have to drink to get the effects. And that's why we're a nation of addicts. Okay. And then for the... I think we'll go with blue. It is literally just called blue. For our little imprints here. And while I've got the blue, I think I'll make this one over here a blue volume. The song Hi Ho in my head. I was watching, this has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but I was watching Mock the Week Too Hot for TV, and they were talking about, no I wasn't, that's a lie, I was watching Room 101 right afterwards, and it was in that, and they were talking about Bambi, and Hi Ho came up. It's a very funny episode. I can't remember who was on it though, apart from obviously Frank Skinner, but yes. And then for the spine bits, we have red orange, and then just keep this consistency. Just cover this wee little paper back down here. This is a horrible colour, but never mind. And I think we'll do some more potion bottles. It's really warm in here now that I've got this onesie on and the heating's just gone off as well. Makes a nice change because it's usually freezing cold. Okay, so we're going to go with pink. And we can have this one. It's full of pink liquid, which can be Pick Me Puff blood. You know, somebody will probably point out that that's a different colour and I've just not known about that. I don't know why I seem to be obsessed with Pick Me Puffs just now. I'm not bothered about them. I think I just like seeing Pick Me Puff. And I think this can be a twin set of pink ones. I'm leaving all of the labels white so they're easier to read. We have mahogany. Actually I don't want to do any potions in mahogany, so I'll do a couple of books. Can you see that? There we go. This one over here. Colour that in like so. Okay. I think I will take light blue. Do the spines of this book, and then I will go and do some potion bottles. I think the pink and the blue go well together, so this can be the Pick Me Puff series. Maybe there's a vial of unicorn blood somewhere. I can use the grey pencil for that. And this one up here. There's a white pencil. I think I'm going to colour Snape's face in white. The camera might not pick up the difference, it just gives it a kind of, go over the lips a bit, just gives it a kind of waxy effect more than anything else. lovely gothic Snape. Oh yeah. Right. That was just a brief interlude for the potions. Okay. Now for our unicorn blood. That seems to have like a, you know, a unicorn's heart or something in it. All of the jars are full up to the top. Apparently Snape's not been doing very well with making his potions. We've got 2 bats of unicorn blood. A friend of mine has never seen, well, most of the Harry Potter films. I'm completely disgusted in this person because he's only seen, I totally messed that up, that shouldn't have been blue, never mind. Yeah, he's seen a couple of the films, and like, I just think, of course, it's not going to make a lot of sense if you've only seen bits of the films and you've not read the books. Of course, you're not really going to know what's going on. I think I'm just ignoring whatever's inside of these jars. Well, this one can be a blue tinted glass, so whatever is inside of it, mandrake kidneys, can be somewhat invisible. It's Wormtail's backbone inside of this one. Very smushed up backbone, but no, I'm going to go over it. So it's just the jar, that's the jar's red, the contents aren't. We'll go with a nice bright yellow. Oopsies. I looked in the camera and didn't pay attention to where I was colouring. I think we'll have one more yellow on the top shelf. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's definitely the jar that's yellow and not the product on the inside, unless the product is spilled all over the lid, in which case we might have some problems. And this one is a clear jar, so we'll have Dragon Heart, I think. A little bit small, but never mind. Could make it House Elf Heart if you wished. Is it annoying anybody yet that I'm just colouring completely over the lines? I used to colour in all the time when I was a child. It was something me and my mother used to do together, you know, we'd sit and put a video on and colour in my colouring books. But apart from just now, I probably haven't coloured in since I was about 10 or 11 years old. Bearing in mind I'm 23, it's quite a long time to go without being colourful. Do we want yellow orange? Or do we want orange? Orange. I don't think I've used the orange, have I? I actually googled it recently, what came first, the fruit or the colour. And I think, if I remember rightly, the fruit came first. And then the colour was named after the fruit. But I could have remembered that incorrectly. I know I said I'd be rambling about Harry Potter during this, but it may just turn into a welcome to Amy's mindless trivia session. Let me do this one. I had considered getting a 3DO microphone, only because it was slightly less expensive than I thought it was, because the price in dollars, I had it in my head that was how much it was in pounds. But obviously it's quite a little bit cheaper in pounds than I thought. It would be next year if I do get one, because I've got a holiday to pay for first. But I don't know, maybe eventually I will. I really love ear cupping videos. I adore ear cupping videos. I think I'd just like to have a go at making one, see what I feel. We have one jar left, I think. Can't work out if that's a jar or if that's like a square kind of thing, so I'll leave that one blank. I'll colour you in red like that. Looks like a teeny weeny chicken doing a... Well, there's the head, the leg, the body and the wing. So, if you hear that, don't mind me, that's just me looking for the zoom. So that's what we have so far. I think I'll do some more of the books and then colour in this. So let's zoom it back in. So I think I'm going to return to the tan. And this one as well. And the one above it. Make that a nice little volume set. I think with dark red spine binder. I'll go for mahogany. And I want to do these two in mahogany as well. Snape's potion room at the studio tour at Leavesden is probably one of my favourite parts. I think it's great, I really like it. The plan is to go back next year on, I believe, the 13th of November. I can't remember exactly. Whichever day after I'm going to see the Cursed Child in London. I think I'm going to the Cursed Child on a Saturday. And the plan is to go to the studio tour on the Sunday. And I'll be taking probably all of my disposable income from the month before and just buy t-shirts. As you know, or you may know if you've been subscribed to me, I'm trying to not buy stuff that I don't have any use for, but I'm perfectly allowed to buy things that I can get the benefit out of that, and I really want Slytherin robes. But I'm the kind of person who would happily wear Slytherin robes walking down the street, because I don't care. No, that's the wrong colour, Amy. I was going to do a book in a really kind of... Actually, you know what? Forget it. I will. I've already got one blue book. Let's have an even paler blue book. We can just say it's been sitting out in the sun for too long, and the colour faded. Just for the crack, let's do blue bits here. And then pick a colour, any colour, but not that colour. We have peach for the final two books in the stack. And then we're going to go... It would help if I actually remembered to colour in the top book. Sorry about that sudden cut in the video, particularly if it means the camera is slightly different now. My neighbour came to the door, and it means my cat has woken up and she's now in the room with me. So hopefully she will behave herself. She has a disgusting tendency that, you know, when I'm doing a normal video she's usually okay, but as soon as I try and do an ASMR video, I got bent. As soon as I try and do an ASMR video, she goes a bit nuts. I think it's a jealousy thing because I'm not giving her any attention when I'm doing this. But actually she doesn't really understand that there's somebody, i.e. my camera, who needs all of my attention in that moment. She will learn though, eventually. Now I've got a wash, I've got a candle lit just that way. And Medora's got a habit of walking on that little table, which is normally fine if the candle's not lit. But when she was younger, when she was about, probably had her about 2 months, and I had a candle lit. And she was standing on the table next to me. And the next thing I know, I smell this like burning. Her tail had started to singe. I shouldn't laugh, but she stunk. She was fine, completely unharmed. It was just the ends of her fur got a little bit singed. Here she is. There, can you hear her? She's currently sniffing. Medora, she's walking all over the book and is now trying to eat them. That's Medora. She's walking all over the laptop now. I think she's just taken a fancy to Alan Rickman too. I think we should start an Alan Rickman and Cat Fanciers Club. Don't know how many members there'd be. Me, probably. That's it. Just a club for all of those who love cats and who love and I can my cat's just providing some additional ASMR sounds. That's the cat. Magic. My hands are both here and yet I'm somehow managing to make the pencils click. There we go. Closing you out. Uninvited guest. There we go. So that's all we have so far. I think I'll do a tiny bit more. And then I'll leave this video, I think. Mainly because my bum hurts. I'm sitting on the floor. It was the only comfortable place I could find to sit, where I could get my camera set up properly. Okay, so I think we'll do brown here and a paler inside. Maybe mahogany. Yeah, we'll do mahogany there and there. Looking forward to colouring in the Doctor Who one as well. The Doctor Who one's quite interesting. It's it kind of goes back and forth. Okay, that's not being mahogany. It's it goes back and forth in time. It's not like chronological. But it does have some classic Who things as well as some non-classic Who things. Just in time, as I think my memory's about to run out. Do the inside once I've done this bit. I have 3 minutes left until my battery dies. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Like Bob the Builder. At least then if anybody cuts and bleeds while they're putting their blood into their potions, they won't be able to tell because we have a lovely blood red mahogany kind of colour here. Yes, while I finish this off I shall say my thank yous for watching this video. If you're still with me, thank you very much. It's taken, well, I don't know how long this video is because I've had to stop it twice to sort things out. Yes, thank you for watching this. If you do like these, let me know because I'm probably going to do one at least once a week, but I have 2 minutes. But I might alternate between Harry Potter and Doctor Who. Well, I will alternate between the two. Yes, I missed a little bit. Thank you for watching, and if you're just here for ASMR, I will see you in my next ASMR video. And if you're here in general, I will speak to you in my next video, which may or may not be ASMR. But until then, bye.